Here are at the yard again. This is Barker fan. This is a 32-foot Pearson. It's being scrapped. Everything that they want out of it is basically stripped now. The keel, the lead keel, has been exposed. I'll have a look and show you the lead keel. There's about 4,000 pounds of lead there. So there's a fair amount of money in that. So that's where the money is in this boat. Alright, now up here we got, I think I might try and ask Brad if I can take this anchor mount here out, because that's a lot better than what I've got. So I'm going to see what he says about that. If I can get it out, he may let me have it. The rest of the boat, well, there's still a lot of fittings on the boat and all, but in all honesty, if you haven't got a use for it, there's plenty of spares sitting on a shelf already anyway. So rather than continue to stockpile the same stuff more and more, just let it all go. Alrighty, so that boat, once the keel is out, is ready to go to the dump. Now walking towards this way, you can see my boat. It's been sanded, the whole hull has been sanded now, and there's just blue everywhere. Blue all over the ground, blue on the wood blocks down there, blue on the steps, blue all up on the deck as well. I won't show you that. I found some faults, I found some holes, so here I've mixed some gel coat with some thickener, and I've, I just touched it, it's still wet. I just filled in the couple of 3 holes there. That was one spot that I found needed a repair. Then we go around to the other side, and I found lots of cracking in here in the gel coat surface, so I ground that all out and then I filled it with gel coat filler to repair it. Once that's dry I can sand it smooth, and then she's virtually ready to have the hull washed off. Acetone wiped down, and then start painting the hull with the anti-foul. Now earlier in the previous video you would have seen the mast coming down on this, so this boat has had the keel exposed on it as well. It needs a few more things taken off, I think, and then it also is going to be taken away for scrap, taken to the dump. This is the boom of it, that's going to scrap. That's the mast, it's going to scrap. He's got so many masts that even though he's got good masts, it's a good mast, there's no need for it. There's no one's buying masts, so it's going to be scrapped, scrap metal. Now over this way we walk a bit more. We've got another boat. It's an Irwin 31. This is the boat we dropped the mast on earlier this morning before the shark boat, and it's laying in the trees at the moment, but we haven't pulled the mast down other than drop it. There it is. Now the keel's been cut on this one as well. This is the Irwin 31. I might have a look-see on that boat and see if there's anything of interest before it gets carted away. But yeah, that's the mast, dropping it all the way into there, so that's also going to be taken away for scrap, which seems like a waste, but when there are so many boats that people are abandoning or being written off or damaged, there are so many parts. Now this is going to be hauled away as well, and this one too, the wooden boat's obviously rotten. So there is another boat. I'll go for a walk once more through the marina because it's fun, and you can look at the boats as I'm walking along. There's probably more boats along here. They're going to be disposed of eventually too, but I'm not privy to knowing which ones they are. That one there with the red hull is definitely going to be scrapped, and there's one next to it on the far side I think as well. We cut the keel out and dropped the mast on a third boat this morning as well, the 22-foot Tanzer that they said that I could have, and I passed on it, so it's now being hauled away for rubbish. So let's walk along here and we'll see the boat. You saw when I did a previous walkover on it, that's the boat there. The mast has already been cut up, the keel's been cut out, and it's ready to go to the dump as well. So I might get the hatch out of that one before it goes. There's really not much else left on that to take off either. Alrighty, I'm going to do a third video soon, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Bye bye.